Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Flores-Gonzalez here with this week's edition of Flores Solutions. In today's environment, we are seeing a huge uptick in fraud, and it is an ever-increasing threat to all business operators. Today, we wanted to warn you of 3 major areas we are seeing an increase in fraudulent attempts, in hopes that you can be better prepared and advise your teams to exercise extra caution as well. Here are the 3 areas you want to watch out for. Number 1, utility vendor scams. Fraudsters will poise themselves as your utility provider and call asking for immediate payment over the phone, or your power will be shut off due to a past due balance. Most citizens will panic, and as a power shutoff could destroy and disrupt business operations and would be disastrous, and therefore they're going to immediately make the payment. Don't ever do this. Take the call, write down the amount, and then immediately hang up the phone and call your accountant and or utility provider directly to get your current status of your account. If you accidentally pay these fraudsters, once that money is gone, it's gone and you will never be able to recoup it. So take caution. The second thing we're seeing the most fraud on is check fraud. Check fraud is rampant and is on the rise. It is critical that your accounting team is set up with checks and balances to review and audit checks clearing your banking account. Many times, checks will be lifted and or altered to change the payees or the amounts. We are even seeing multiple checks deposited multiple times, i.e. from mobile deposit scams. And if it's not caught by your accounting team or a protection layer like pause pay that you can enable with your bank, you're going to have a tough time recouping those funds. And the third most prevalent one that we are seeing lately is email phishing. This is when emails are hacked and monitored by fraudsters so that they can learn the writing styles and types of emails typically sent by you. The imposter will then send an email disguised as your exact email address and originate themselves as you, asking for money or a wire to be sent out. Without thinking, your employees will then turn around and fulfill this request, thinking they're completing a task assigned to them by their boss. It is crucial that you teach your team to be aware and carefully review the exact email address so as not to be fooled. It is also highly recommended that you implement a 2-step authentication process in your system for approving payments. For example, if an email request is step 1, then step 2 should be followed up by verbal confirmation. Advise your team to never send out wires without verbal confirmation. Fraud is a scary issue and can keep many business owners awake at night worrying about how to protect their company. The best recourse is to be vigilant and on alert. Teach your teams what to look out for and always approach payment requests with caution. You do not need to operate in fear, but rather operate in confidence, knowing you have implemented the right protection possible and the best line of defense to watch out for. If you want more tips on how to protect your business or what to watch out for, give our Flores team a call today and we'd be happy to help.